So this is a search, and you can do this manually, but it's easier to do it here. So you're going to select a player, and I'm going to select myself. And I'm going to say limit the search to fight links that are within 10 seconds of this fight. Plus or minus, the kill speed dramatically affects the ability of people to parse. So obviously, if somebody's killing it a minute sooner, their parses are going to be inflated compared to mine. It's not going to be an accurate comparison of what I could have done differently. The raid size, we're going to limit it to within no more than 2 players. Obviously, if people are 20 manning it and killing it within 10 seconds, they're just on another level. It's not as accurate. Also, just not going to happen based on some of these other parameters. Item level. So we are looking for an item level difference of plus or minus 2 to the selected player. So I want somebody who's got roughly similar gear to me to compare to, because obviously if somebody has crazy gear and they're doing more damage than me, there's a good reason for that. They have crazy gear. We're going to limit the parse searches to parses that were logged within the last 28 days. It's basically just kind of keeping it current to the current phase. This is not as necessary. You can kind of mess with this, but you don't have to. It doesn't really do anything, generally, because the higher parses are going to be more recent anyway. So when we click search here, we are going to pull up everybody who has that same set of parameters. That's a fire mage like me, that is roughly within my eye level, roughly within the same kill time as our kill. And the way that I go about comparing in this is I look at people who have similar trinkets to me, because the trinkets matter a lot. They add a whole lot of damage. So Reign of the Dead, for example, is, easily 200 DPS difference. Obviously, that would put this guy down here somewhere. So I'm looking for people who are performing really well with the same kind of level of trinkets as me. So if you have Flare and Rain and you're doing more damage than me, or as much damage as me with the same eye level, Flare and Rain are really good trinkets. Eye of the Broodmother and Scale of Fates are kind of mid trinkets. That's kind of what I have. So I would pick this guy because it's going to tell me more about my rotation, my ability to deal damage with the current setup that I have.